Mother's Day 2023. All the moms have a day. Mom, I hope you're having a great day. It's going to be a great day for me as well. The challenge today is to run a marathon, 26.2 miles with zero training. Why do such a thing? Because it's hard. And that's what this channel is going to be about, pushing yourself to do that hard shit, to get those great results, to level up that mental game. So what's a better way to start than a banger? A banger of a challenge. A little background. I run probably about once a week, put in about 3 miles a week, 4 miles a week. Little cardio, some gym bro cardio is what I call it. The farthest I've ever run is about 10 miles. I do believe I may have ran about 12 miles at one point on some sand. That was about 2 years back. So either way, it's going to be a big PR today. The goal is maybe about a mile every 12 minutes. So that would put us about 5.5 total hours for the marathon. And on the track, that'll be about 105 laps. Concerns to note, the feet, don't want any blisters. Put some lotion on the feet. Hopefully that will be effective. Second concern is the hips. I have very tight hips and not great running form. So hopefully the hips can hold up. And then the weather. The weather is irrelevant, right? The weather can't stop me. However, there is a potential for thunderstorms at around 10 a.m. So we're prepared. We'll battle through it. And y'all will next catch me on the track breaking down the supplies and equipment to complete this feat. It is time to hit this marathon. So, gotta show y'all how we're fueling up today, man. What I got in the arsenal to complete this thing. First off, the kicks, man. The free run Flyknits. It's a good track shoe. Have the Ultra Boost as a backup option. And then, of course, it goes without saying, Slam Pre. It's gonna power this marathon today. Give me that energy boost. Blood flow, hydration, it's all in this container. Got a lot of water, half drink Gatorade. We'll use this to make a little fuel concoction during this marathon. Got me a protein bar and a half. Gotta keep protein, gotta keep that those muscles fueled, and then an orange. Get some good citrus carbs. Power through, and then lastly, some honey, just a little blast of honey when you're getting tired. That'll get that blood sugar up. Important to note as well, your boy does not have the Apple Watch. I have refused to be one of those people. So to make sure I'm not capping and I don't forget my miles, we will be tracking every lap with a mark on the note card, and also we'll have the phone in the pocket to track that distance there. So that covers it, man. Now it's time to get to suffering. 8:45, lap number 1. Let's get it. That's a check for mile number 1. 25 of these things to go, man. It's gonna be a grind. Your boy already feeling like a bodybuilder. Wrapping up mile number 5. Sitting at about 49 minutes. Pace is going strong, man. About fucking 21 miles to go. Let's get it. Wrapping up the last lap on mile number 10. The pain is starting to kick in. But I think about the moms, man. What the moms do for us. It's got the motivation. Still coming in strong. And I got another secret little weapon I'm going to prepare and show for y'all. Alright, it's a quick pit stop, but this is some shit I drink when I'm working out, and it gives you that mental focus, that fuel, that hydration, and it's got that Slam Pre in it, so check it out. This is from Arnold himself. Y'all get some of that honey. Yeah, get that honey in there. We're gonna get ourselves a whole scoop of Slam Pre. You put that shit in, bam. Look at that. All right, bro. Straight fuel, bro. Straight hydration. Miles 13, clocking at the halfway point, man. It's time to dig. Let's get it. Mile 14 wrapped up. The rain is really starting to come down. Your boy feels like he's running barefooted with these Flyknits, so it's time to pull out the sneaker change. Similar to Caleb Love switching to the Pantone 11s, second half versus Duke, 2022. So you gotta do what you gotta do. The socks are soaked. It's a grind. Start of mile 18. T-minus 10 to go. The hips, the glutes are burning. 5 miles remaining. 4 hours and 8 minutes in. 82 minutes to finish the final 5 miles. That's 26.2 miles in the fucking bag. We did that shit. Come on, man. What's next? Some wrap-up thoughts. Marathon without training. Like, why do that? And as I really pushed it, right, that first 10 miles or so wasn't bad. 10 to 20, that pain started to set in, and then 20 to 26, that last 3-4 miles is just suffering. And for myself, I had to do that shit to remind myself who the fuck I am, right? Sometimes you can slip up, your discipline's lacking, right? You see yourself doing things you shouldn't be doing, and doing some shit like that, right? Where you're forced to grind, you're forced to really dig in and work. It tells you, man, like, this is the shit I do. This is who I am, right? I put that work in. So the next time, right, and you have to make that split-second decision, am I going to give in to some shit? Am I going to do something I know I shouldn't want to do? I remember those last 3-4 miles, that fucking pain that I had to grind through, and it's like, it just keeps you on the right path. It just strengthens your mind, and it almost puts you up a level, right? Like, for me, I felt I just gained some wisdom doing some shit like that. And like, the only way to really acquire that is from putting yourself through hard shit. And you know, obviously that's 26 miles. You got motherfuckers running 250 miles, right? So not to put myself on a pedestal or some shit, but for myself, yeah, that feels pretty good. And it's just a reminder too, like those last 3-4 miles stick in, right? And that pain starts to hit my hips and my feet, and I just think to myself, and a quote I heard, and it's this is what hard feels like. And that's why most people don't succeed, right? So as you're going through that, as that pain is digging in, realizing, oh, most people quit. And for me, right, on that last 2-3 laps, it was like, I'm out here on my own. I got to push myself. There's not people at the finish line, right? No, it's all pushing yourself. And I just imagine somebody on my ass, like trying to outrun that person, and thinking about all the people that quit from that spot. And that fuels me, right, to keep going, because, and I want to establish that on this channel, we don't want to be like everybody else. Man, we're trying to be better than everybody else, right? So that means persevering through shit that most other people will quit at. So yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. Some more shit like this coming for sure. Some more just talking about the mental, because I mean, the last thing I'll say, right, is those, and I see why people like Goggins, they get off on this type of shit, right? Because when you're going through that fire,
And it's like, it doesn't matter. It's like I feel the pain in my legs, but my mind's like, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck that my legs are hurting. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep pushing. And it's like you can override your body almost, right? And that was from fucking 26 miles without training. Like, if a motherfucker ran 250 miles, man, the pain and suffering that you would be forcing through on the other side of that is just a mental fortitude to know that you can do something like that, that your mind is that strong. That's something to aspire to for sure. So I want to keep coming out with shit like this, right? Keep working. Hopefully y'all are gonna mess with this video. This talking at the end is getting a little bit long. Give me feedback, and it's only up from here, right? So put some work in, and we'll be back soon.